This is a wonderful day out. People get a chance to meet one another and have a bit of fun. But what it's down to in the end is, where does the money go? And I'll tell you where it goes. It goes to that absolutely wonderful organisation, St. Francis Hospice. And here beside me is Jean Murphy from the Hospice. And Jean, can you tell me a little bit about where this money goes?
Well, I can tell you an awful lot about it.
Good man.
We have now got two St. Francis hospices, one in Raheny and one in Blanchardstown. And Blanchardstown does play a big role in the north side of the city, particularly in the north and the west.
Of course.
But we require to generate in excess of €5 million for public contributions and donations to have us continue to provide the service that we do to the community of the north side of the city. This amount of money, we are supported by the government, and that they pay for the salaries and the support for the medical staff, the doctors and the nurses in each of the hospices. But in spite of that, we still need to generate the public contributions for the heat, the light, the furnishings, the food, everything that our customers, none of them pay a penny for the services provided by St. Francis Hospice. There's no fees at all. It doesn't matter how long or how serious or how difficult the maintenance and control of the patient is. That is our sole priority, is to support people in their hour of need. And we think that the generosity of the people of the city, the north side of the city in particular, is evident. The fact that we can generate that level of just that level of revenue to support the services that we provide to the community at large.
Well, so it is a wonderful and absolutely wonderful service, as you said, to people in their darkest hour. That you're there for them. And definitely this one is from the farming community, and farming doesn't often pay that well, but there's no hesitation in dipping in to provide something.
That's why I come here annually. This Barny Green and his team of supporters here, his volunteers, are just the money they generated in excess of €10,000 last year. And I think it's just a compliment to people like Barny and all his team that they can generate that sort of that revenue from just the ordinary Joes of the north side of the city. It's just great. Yes. It's absolutely great. You know, it's and I say personally make a point of coming here every year. We hope now this year to see us break the €100,000 for St. Francis Hospice from the people of the north side of the city.
It's pretty wonderful. I look forward to that, and we should all rally round, do the business. And here's to Barny Green and all the other Barny Greens that are out there.
Exactly, the many. Amen to that. Yes,
amen. And again, and here's to St. Francis Hospice and the wonderful stuff that they do.
Well,
thank you very much, Jim.
No, thank you, Jim, for your support. You know, nice to see you here. And
yourself.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah.
One of the main volunteers here today, of course, and every other day, is the famous Barny Green's daughter, Maria. Maria, how's it going for you now?
Hi Jim, how are you?
You're putting an awful lot of input in here yourself, as well as your dad, the famous Barny.
We just follow his cue, really. There's loads of volunteers.
Yeah. How many? What sort of numbers are you talking about?
Volunteers, you could be probably looking 30, 40 volunteers, I'd say.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, huge.
I always said now that the Man of War was a fantastic place for getting things done.
It is, it's a lovely little community.
Great people.
Lovely
great
little
people
community,
here.
yeah.
They're very good, solid, grumpy people that tell you what you're
some
short
can
of.
Be, yeah.
Yeah. But it's great. It's a wonderful outfit to see this going on year after year. How many years is this?
Jim, this is our 13th year.
13 years.
Yeah, 13 years. Yeah.
And always in aid of the hospice.
Always St. Francis Hospice, yes.
Tell you, Maria, it's
great
a fantastic
cause that touches an awful lot of families.
Yeah.
A lot of families, you know.
It certainly does. I mean,
it is.
It's the ultimate thing. The hospice itself is a wonderful outfit.
Yes. Yeah.
And I will say full marks to your dad and to that hard working committee that's been there for all that length of time.
We enjoyed it. It's been a great day, great community day.
Absolutely.
A lot of volunteers year in, year out, and the same people.
Well, it's fantastic. Right down from the signs on the road to the sandwiches on the table.
Well, the volunteers will be from road marshals on different parts of the routes. Then you have them out here in the fields, the road. Then you have them inside for registration. great, a lot of girls in there for the registration. And you have teas and coffees that Martin here from the Man of War kindly provides for us as well.
That's
You know,
great.
so it's great.
It's a big organisation.
It is.
Yes,
But it's, I said, Francis Hospice is just a great cause and affects so many people.
You've said
You
it,
know.
Maria. Listen, thanks very much.
Thanks, Jim.
Have a good one.
Okay.
This whole event is starting to gather the great and the good to come down and support us, and why wouldn't they? Here beside me, I have the Mayor of Fingal, Councillor Owen O'Brien. Mayor, good to see you. What have you got to say for yourself?
And you, I'm delighted to be here. It's a great event. It's my first time actually seeing it in the flesh, although I've known, given that it's grown up over about 13 years now at this stage, and I've known all about it, so it's a real treat to be here. It's great to see all the different people, and what an event, and a credit to Barny. I believe he's knocking on the €100,000 raised over the 13 events so far, so it's a fantastic cause, and I'm delighted to be here to support it.
Fantastic group, fantastic cause. Mr. Mayor, thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
13th one, Barney, and looking good. And at the current counting, there's 93 tractors lined up. Well done, you boy.
Very, very good so far. With the weather that's in it and everything, I was surprised. We didn't think we'd get that many, you know. But we have them. And the day is looking good now, and they're very, very good. We go to all these functions ourselves anyway as well. But the thing about the Man of War is, whatever draws it must be the name of the Man of War, the Ducky Roonies. That goes down in history. I worked here as a little boy when I was coming from the Hedgestown School, and I used to come and milk the cow for Roonies. And the 5 evenings when I come home from school, milk the cow. At the end of the day, after 7 evenings, I got 2 and 6pence. That was good money damn times.
Lucky man,
What
Barney.
was the value of the day?
You invested it wisely as well. You were smashing forward Dexter.
Yeah, I got the 4 days. I got into the tractor. I always had run. Of course, I was brought up with the tractors and all, Ferguson's and all that down through the years. They're working on the land for a number of years, all that sort of stuff. So I was very fond of them, and I loved them.
Well, it's great.
And the thing about it, that it's not just me. It's not just me. And to say it's the people. Like anyone can organise anything. I always say that. But without help, you'll do nothing. And I have a great team behind me.
You certainly have.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from it. And in fact, it's not true. Anyone just can't organise anything. It takes a special kind of a man to do it.
That's right.
And well done to you, Barney.
Yeah, we have it now at this stage. Before today, we don't know about today now what money we'll take in between everything, but we'll know today, we'll know tomorrow, and we'll be publishing on the papers about that. But the thing about it, last year we had up to 10,500. We don't get it right. 95,000.
Absolutely.
95 takes in over the 12 runs.
It's a fantastic situation.
And we only had one bad day for the whole time we were running it. Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah.
Listen, good weather, a good team, a good cause.
Great.
You
Thanks,
can't go
Jim.
wrong.
Great
Thank
stuff.
you, Barney.